Hello, my name is Ardi and we are going to solve problem 3.19 from Sadiko book. So the question is use nodal analysis to find V1, V2, and V3 in the circuit of this figure. Okay, we are given that this is our ground. So the voltage here will be 0. And this node here is 12 volt from the ground. So I will have 12 volt here. Okay, now let's assume the direction of the current. This is going up. And maybe this is going down, this is going to the right, this is going down, this is going to the right, this is going to the right, and this is going down. Okay, let's see this node here, V1, V2, and V3. We need to do KCL at each node. Okay, so now let's do KCL at node V1. KCL at V1. KCL says that the sum of the current that goes in will equal to the sum of the currents that goes out. Okay, on V1 here, the only current that goes in came from this 5 ampere current source. All the other currents is going out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's write 5 on the left hand side because that is the only current that goes in. All the other currents is going out. The first one is this 3 ampere, so I will have 3. And then plus this one here, which is V1 minus V3 divided by 2. And then this one here, I will have V1 minus V2 divided by 8. Okay, and then plus this one here, V1 minus 0 divided by 4. So I'll have V1 minus 0 divided by 4. Good, let's multiply both sides here by 8. Right, so I will have 40. And then this will equals to 24. 2 and 8 will cancel into 4. So I will have 4V1 minus 4V3. 8 will cancel into 8. They will cancel each other. So I will have V1 minus V2. Then 4 and 8 will cancel into 2. So I will have plus 2V1. Okay, good. Let's move this 24 to the left hand side. So I will have 16. And then we will have 4 plus 1 plus 2. That will be 7V1. Then minus V2. And then minus 4V3. Good. And so I will have 7V1 minus V2 minus 4V3. This is equal to 16. And I think nothing more that we can do here. Let's save this as equation number. Okay, now let's move on to KCL at node V2. That will give us the second equation. So I'll have KCL at V2. Again, KCL said that the sum of the current that goes in will equal to the sum of the current that goes out. The only current that goes in is this one here. So I will have P1 minus V2 divided by the resistance between them is 8. And then that will equals to this one here. So I will have V2 minus 0 divided by 2. And then here I will have V2 minus V3 divided by 4. Okay, let's multiply both sides here by 8. Here 8 will cancel each other, so I will have P1 minus V2. And then 2 and 8 will cancel into 4, so I will have 4V2. And 4 and 8 will cancel into 2, so I will have plus 2V2. And then minus 2V3. Good. Now let's move all to the left hand side, V1, and then I will have minus 1, minus 4, minus 2. That will be minus 7. Minus 7 V2. And then we will have plus 2V3. all of that will equal to 0, and this is equation number. Okay, so far we got 2 equations, but we still need one more equation, which is KCL at V3. But I think our board is full. Let's clean up that first. Okay, now the last equation that we need to work on is KCL on V3. So I have KCL at the node V3, and KCL said that the sum of the current that goes in will equal to the sum of the current that goes out. Okay, there are 3 currents that goes in, this one, and this one. Okay, let's work from this one here. I will have 3 there, and then this one is V1 minus V3 divided by 2. V1 minus V3 divided by 2. And then this one, I will have V2 minus V3 divided by 4. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, and then the last one will be current that goes out. So this one, I will have V3 minus 12. V3 minus 12 divided by 8, right? Let's multiply both sides by 8 to get rid of all the denominator here. 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. And then 2 and 8 will cancel into 4. So I will have 4V1 minus 4V3. 4 and 8 will cancel into 2. So I will have 2V2 minus 2V3. 8 and 8 will cancel each other, so we will have V3 minus 12. Good. Now I will have 4V1 here. And then we will have 2V2. Good. And now I will have minus 4 minus 2 minus 1. I will have minus 7V3. Okay, and I will have minus 12 minus 24. I will have minus 36. Let's save this as our third equation here. And we now have 3 equations and 3 variables. Maybe let's rewrite that into matrix form so that we can see easily in calculator. So I have 7 minus 1 and then minus 4. And then the second one, I will have 1 minus 7 and then 2. Then I will have 4, 2, and then minus 7. And we will have V1, V2, and V3 here. And then lastly, we will have the result vector that is 16, 0, and then minus 36. Good. I think the easiest way to solve this equation is using calculator. Okay, where is my calculator? That is it. This one. Let's set up our equation solver, which is number 5. 3 variables is number 2. And now let's plug in this. We have 7 minus 1 minus 4 and then 16. Good. And then 1 and then minus 7 and then 2 and then 0 and then 4, 2, and then minus 7 and then minus 36. Okay, we get V1 is equal to 10. Okay, good number. So have V1 is equal to 10 volt. And then what is V2? I think that should be a good number also. Oh, it's not. 4.933. So I'll have 4.933 volt. And then what is V3? V3 will be 12.267. 12.267. And the unit here will be 4. And this is the result that we are looking for. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.